żal. Rygnicho ori, piesannicho wiar. To pożartaj grudy nasze planty, utyszanych maczana.
I saw a clip from Emoji cards on Facebook the other day, and I couldn't download the clip. So I made a couple GIFs of the clip so you can kind of get the gist of it. Someone called me broke because I collect PSA9. That grabbed me right away. Too many people, at least that I see, are getting caught up in this. And do you know why? Because they only collect PSA10s. And they expect everyone else to feel the same way. I genuinely like PSA9s. This card, for example, you're not going to catch me paying $5,000 more just for a slightly better settering. If you only collect 10s, you only care about the price. Honestly, I have not heard a truer statement than that. And it's not just about collecting price. Some people need that 10 because it makes them feel like they are better than others. Collecting and enjoying 9s, or heaven forbid, even a grade lower than 9, that threatens these people's sense of status. You know what I mean? So with $5,000, I can get so many more 9s and actually have a cooler collection than just one singular 10. I couldn't agree more. So seeing that video inspired me to make a long form video showing off all my favorite PSA9s and exactly how much money I saved choosing a 9 over a 10. So let's jump into it. PSA9 Takifusa Kubo Rookie Contender Ticket. The dealer had a PSA 10. He wanted $100 for the PSA 10. I picked up the PSA 9 for $20. That means I could buy 5 of these for every 10. Now, if you really came down, obviously this needs a new sleeve. I haven't put a new sleeve on it, so you can see where the dealer sticker was and stuff. I'll put a new sleeve on it. But if you would actually come and in person look at this card with your naked eye, I bet you could not find why this got a 9 and the other one got a 10. Or if I hid the grades and gave you all 6 cards and said, one of these is a 10, which one is it? I bet you wouldn't be able to figure it out. So $20 instead of $100, that's a 9 I'm taking all day long. Next, Luka Sucic, 21-22 Finest Champions League. This was a 9 and it didn't sell for hardly anything, even though it was a jersey number match. Nobody bid this up, even though it was a number match, because there's a little 9 there instead of a little 10. So I got this jersey match already slabbed for a great deal because people were more concerned about this little number here than they were about the number that mattered. Fine by me, I'll take it. I think I ended up paying $25 for this, which is about how much it cost to grade. Essentially getting the card for free. If it was a 10, it probably would have went for $50 to $75. I'll take that deal all day long. Next Luka Sucic card, Youthquake Red Refractor out of 5. I got this also for a deal because it was not a 10. So if you flip it over, right there guys, 5 out of 5. That's the number I'm concerned about. I'm not so concerned about this number. I got this for a great deal as a Luka Sucic collector. I thought that was a great card to have in the collection, and I'm gonna pop on that just about every time. I think I paid $40 or $50 for this. It would have been considerably more if it was a 10. So trust me, I'm popping on that. Luka Sucic, 1 of 1 foil fractor. The one time you can get PSA to put a serial number on a card. Again, why I prefer SGC over PSA, but I collect the cards, not the grading companies, or even a lot of times, as you can see, the grade. I wanted this 1/1 card. It was already in a PSA slab. It got a 9. It was auction style. I got it for less than $200. I got a 1/1 card. Because instead of just getting it authenticated or selling it raw, they had to send it in to get graded. It only got a 9. They put it up auction style to get rid of it. Look at that card. And I popped on it. And I got a screaming deal on it because it got a 9. There's your 1/1 right there. It got a 9 instead of a 10. Thank you again. I'll take that deal any day. 21-22 again. Rookie card. Topps Chrome. Champions League, Luka Sucic, the gold mini diamond card. I think it's numbered 12 out of 50. This guy could not sell this card because it was a 9 and not a 10. And I think I paid $20 for this. 20 bucks for an out of 50 gold refractor graded. I paid less than the cost of grading because it was a 9 and not a 10. And now with PSA's new grading standards, I'm hearing a lot of people saying the prices on 9s are finally going up. That's fine. I bought it when it was cheap. Look at that card. What a great card. Got a screaming deal on it. Like I said, I think I paid 20 for it. It would have been 50 or 100 or more if it was a 10. I had wanted to get this Stadium Club Luka Sucic auto card for a really long time, also from his rookie year. Every time this went up for sale, it was $200 plus in a 10. I bid on this as a 9 and I got it for 60 bucks. 60 bucks for when his auto was still nice. His auto now is trash. And I'm a collector of his. I like him as a player. His auto has really gotten sloppy. This is back when he still cared. He had this awesome looking auto. I got this for a 9 for 60 instead of 200 plus for a 10. I've seen it for more, this specific card. It's him playing ping pong with his teammates, Stadium Club, and he signed it. Again, I wanted this card for a long time. I'm going to take the 9 for that deal every time. What's this? A 7 for a 186 out of 299 press proof Luka Modric early in his Real Madrid career. Okay, press proof Luka Modric, Real Madrid, numbered. 15 bucks for a 7. I'm buying it. You guys don't want it? Great. Keep the prices great for me. Luka Modric, first Euro tournament. Not his true rookie, but first Euro tournament. I got this for $15 because it was an 8. In 9s, it goes up considerably more. In 10s, people want 200 plus for this. 15 bucks because it's an 8. Oh, thanks. I'll buy it. It's in the collection. I have wanted this Perfection 10 card for quite some time, and I had always seen it for $50 or more, and someone put an 8 up auction style and I got it for 20 bucks. And it's slabbed, it's graded. These die cut cards always do poorly on grading. Thanks. For less than the cost of grading, I get the card and it's already slabbed. I just bought an 8, heaven forbid. I like it, I'm glad I bought it. Luka Modric, National Pride, 2022 Qatar World Cup. This is one of his best cards of all time, in my opinion. Him, the Croatian flag, National Pride. In a 9, I got it for 40. In a 10, it's $200. So in a 9, I got this auction style for 40 bucks. No one outbid me. The 10s, go look online. If you think I'm lying, go look on eBay. You'll see. The 10s are $200 plus. Thanks. That's still a perfect card to me. And I'm taking it. End of story. Luka Modric, 9. This was part of the deal I made at the SoCo show. 22-23. Orange refractor. Is it numbered? Yeah. 15 out of 25. Got it a 9. The guy threw it in on the deal to sweeten the pot to make the deal happen. And again, if it was a 10, that would not have happened. So I can't even tell you what I paid for this. Luka Modric autos, genuine autos on licensed products, they go for about 150 and up. Out of 25, they go for more than that. I did not pay that for this as part of the deal. And I love this card, and this is staying in my collection. Thanks again for the 9. Luka Modric, National Landmarks, 199 bucks. I paid for this as a 9. If it's a 10, it's 700 or more. I got it for 199. And it's a Panini card, so getting a 10 is sometimes almost impossible. 200 for this, and like I said, the 10 is astronomical. I'm so glad I got this for my collection. You guys know what it is. Luka Modric Kaboom, 21-22 Donruss, Road to Qatar, PSA9, under 300. PSA10, 700 plus. I saw one for 750 the other day as a 10. Thanks for the deal. I'm taking it. I have his Kaboom. End of story. Oh, the other Kaboom. For the 2017 Panini Select Luka Modric Kaboom. One of his coolest looking cards. I mean, just look at that. Look at that effect on there. PSA9. I also paid under 200 bucks for this Kaboom card, and the 10 on this one I've seen at $1,000. And you know how many of them I bid on and got outbid, and I was patient. So it wasn't just that I didn't mind the 9. I got outbid on some of the 9s, and I got this 9, and this is in my collection now because I wasn't so stuck up about the 10. So that was worth it to me. Luka Modric, Robert Yarny, 2018 Panini Prism World Cup. I've only ever seen one of these ever for sale once. I have it in my collection. One of the first big cards I bought. I did pay quite a sum for this, but it was probably not as astronomical as it could have been because it was a 9 and not a 10. I can't even begin to tell you what a 10 in this would go for. Love Luka Modric, love Robert Yarny, dual auto, 9. Like I said, one of the first big cards I picked up. I've only ever seen this one for sale, so I can't really give you much comp on this. One of my favorite 9s. A 4? Yes, a 4. I saw the PSA 7 of this card from the same dealer. He wanted $300. He sold me the 4 for $85. And it's still, look at that. That's still a beautiful card. With the naked eye, we couldn't tell any issues on it. We put it under a microscope and saw that along the edges it's a little dirty. You can't see that with the naked eye. It's probably why I got a 4 instead of higher. I got the 4 for $85 and a card I've always wanted. Players most dangerous to England, and then he ended up winning the 1970 World Cup. So it's kind of like I call it a prophecy card. That's why I've always loved this card and always wanted one. I get the 4 for $85 instead of the 7 for $300. I don't even know what a 9 or 10 is. I don't even know if a 9 or 10 exists. I guess I could do a pop report on that. Again, I'm taking this deal to get this card, and it's slabbed, it's protected. It will always look like this. That's a deal I'm going to take. Eusebio, 2014 Panini Prism World Cup, 7. I paid $40 for this. There are only 2 10s of this card because they got printed so poorly. The 10s are in the thousands of dollars. The 9s are in the hundreds of dollars. The 7, I paid 40 bucks. Thanks. I could probably take this out, polish it, clean it up, and resend it in and get a higher grade. I almost guarantee you I could. What's the point? It's already slabbed and in my collection. It's not worth wasting my time. I love this card. And you know I'm a big Eusebio fan because he played for Toronto Metros Croatia, and he also played for Red, White, and Blue Adria of Chicago. So he played for 2 Croatian teams. And he's a Ballon d'Or winner. He is a Euro winner. He's a Championship League winner. Didn't win World Cup, but had a golden boot in World Cup. Love Eusebio, one of my favorite players of all time. I'll take the 7 for $40 instead of the 10 for $1,000. I think it's more than $1,000. So glad I got this card. And the last card I'm going to show you today, it's so big, I gotta do it in 2 parts here. 1988 Fax Packs Football Greats in the 8 Eusebio. One of the first Eusebio cards I bought. I bought it because it's got his story here on the back, and it says here, he inspired Toronto Metros Croatia to victory in the '76 Soccer Bowl. So at this time, I knew there was no official cards of Eusebio playing for Toronto Metros Croatia, but this card at least mentioned it on the back. So I want to pop on this. I got an 8. I want to say I paid $35 or $40 for the 8. There are higher cards that are in the hundreds of dollars. And so, gentlemen and ladies and kids and everyone, that is it. Those are the PSA9s and lower that I have in my collection that I am glad I have. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to finalize it with this. Oh, what's this? It's an SGC card. I got this as part of that bundle deal, again, for next to nothing because, number one, not just that it wasn't a 10, it wasn't a PSA 10. And because it wasn't a PSA 10, and also just not a regular 10, the dealer put hardly any value on this. This was another card he threw in, SGC 9.5, and I got this as a deal, and I'm immensely happy because it's Luka Modric in his checkerboard with the checkerboard card from the 17-18 Panini Select set, and I absolutely love this card. When you see this card in person, look at that. You can kind of see it there with the video. When you see this card in person, it is so awesome looking. And to get it for next to nothing, because not only was it not a 10, but it wasn't PSA either, I'm more than happy. This is one reason people are hilarious to me. They go nuts about PSA10s, right? Look at these two numbers. They go nuts about PSA 10. You can hardly see it. At least on the SGC card, you can see the grade from a mile away. Again, I don't know why people hate on SGC so much. I know maybe their time's limited, but I want to show you guys this. From my perspective, collect what makes you happy. Collect what you enjoy. Collect the cards you want to collect, and it should never matter what anyone else thinks. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful, great day. God bless. Bye.